Hello everyone, this is another deadly system video for beginners, and this is for people 1500 and below. And we see here a deadly French or what we call the exchange variation. Now I like to rapidly develop as much as possible. Remember, it's a half open center, so you've got that open E file that you've got to fight for, and you need to know how to use a half open center to your maximum benefit. And sometimes it can turn into an isolated pawn. We'll just have to see. Now I'm playing just simple, straight chess. Now, so getting the rook to the file, very logical. Passive move, don't know why bishop to g5 wasn't considered. It's a good solid move. So because it was passive, I went aggressive. Obviously, I'm being left with, an extra pawn now. So, now all these pieces are looking quite active. My bishop's under threat, and is not as active as it could be. So now I've decided to keep the bishop pair, and you want to try and control the front of the pawn. That's where they're going to blockade it, because you want to be able to advance your isolated pawn. So now the problem with isolated pawns is you need to defend them. And so that's quite typical. Haven't finished my development yet, so I'm not attacking. Need to finish my development. And well, he's attacking, and perfectly understandable. Not afraid of double pawns. My king is quite happy to move around. The queen move here, not much of a threat. The knight's defended. Alright, well, I lie. Alright, it's the pinned pawn. Managed to get the fool pawn, the F pawn, the Freddy pawn, and win material. So now that I'm up in material, exchanges definitely favour me. I need to think very carefully about my position, and so I think capturing that bishop's very good, because I'm actually threatening. He might be threatening my dark square bishop, but I'm actually threatening the knight. So tit for tat. This is a way to. Sometimes in the attack, beginners don't realize the piece count till it's too late, and so exchanges favour me. But I've got to get my king to safety, obviously. But I've got more than enough pieces around me. I've got more than enough. Still, I think that I could have played this a bit better. I've got 4 minutes to think about it though. So in this position here, I probably should have taken more time, and it's definitely worth considering. But I just thought, nah, run to the queen side, run. Alright, now I'm going to hide on the light squares, because that's where I've got my structure, and my bishop's on the light squares. I'm going to hide my king on the light squares. This move here is, I think, a bit sloppy. I think once again I should be looking at developing. I think I needed to develop my knight, and so all this did is just help move him into a better position. Now my queen should have centralized instead of just taking this pawn. I think that was a mistake, because now my d pawn is up for grabs, and so yes, I get the b pawn, but yeah. So I should have centralized my queen. I should have developed my knight. Now the king's cover has been destroyed. I should have just sat pretty on a dark square, defended that pawn, developed, and so on. So, yep, that's what happens when your king is in the center and your heavies are in the center. So I've lost my advantage of the rook for that pesky knight, and so now I'm interested in trading off, getting to a winning endgame with my extra material. I probably could have played for more. I really think, White could have tried for, lopping off the queen, but nope. Played quite, I think, badly here with the queen. Yep. So I don't think the queen's really, I don't think it's as centralized as what it, I was really trying to challenge the queen. And so now, what am I going to do? Buckle my shoe. Be very careful. My king is not safe. So that move there, I think, is a good move. Good, solid move. Alright. I don't think there's any... that loose rook is the target. The bishop's pinned to the rook. And I think you can see here, I'm up a piece, but it's precarious. Alright. Here we go. Start your attack run. Stay on target. Stay on target. Here we go. Pin a piece, attack a piece. With a pin piece, attack and destroy. So, also I'm very, very happy. My knight has sprung into the game, is in the center. I'm very happy with my queen in the center. So, all round, very, very happy. Okay, that move, you would think, pins down my knight to my queen. Now I'm wondering if I could have gotten away with it. No. So here we go. I'm not afraid of that pin. No, I'm not. I'm just activating my rook to the open file. Not worried about that queen. I think the bishop is looking to take a6, and which is fine. And yep. Bit of a problem. Yeah. The loose rook. It's almost like you forget that in this position here, it was capturing the rook with check, and so now, once again, I've actually gone, it isn't just a defensive move. When you're in the center like this, you can also be doing offensive moves. The G2 pawn, pawn to G2 is pinned. So I've also got bishop takes H3. But I felt getting my heavy to the end zone was worth it. And I'm just dominating those squares. Now, yeah, misses the mate. Check and mate. Okay, well, I thought that was a good game and a good example of the wonderful French. It's very creative. The exchange, you've got to be able to know how, when they do the exchange variation, you've got to be able to know how to perhaps handle an isolated pawn or a half-open center. If you know those secrets, if you know how, your plan stands out. It's always coming back to the center, trying to remain in the center. You can see my mistakes, you can see my successes. Alright, take care. Alright, bye.